right.
Mr. Tycrobe.
Yes, Mr. Copus.
I've had to pull this gum out so that I'm not chewing. Yeah, yeah. It is sticky.
Oh, sticky.
Sticker wicky. Let me pull this thing down here so I can see.
Goodness.
Mic 1, mic 2. Okay, mic 3 is going. All right. So you've probably been wondering where I've been.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
Where have I not been might be a better question. And I'll tell you something. I have a friend, and his name is Mr. His name is Mr. Antonio. No, I am no longer staying silent. I'm telling every world about it. Mr. Antonio Alessi is coming out with a brand new pick-me-up sushi, baby.
My goodness.
Yes. The heart, the center of Malibu. Here's Pavilions. Here's the other place, Sun Life Coffee, and here's Pick-me-up Sushi.
Wow.
Yeah, you cannot say Malibu without Antonio Alessi
Or sushi.
or sushi. You know how it is.
Wow.
Mr. Alessi, I know I may have alluded to the way that I have met him, but I have to tell you, destiny has brought in me to Mr. Alessi.
Yes.
I go to Starbucks and I'm on the phone with Brady and I'm sitting there and it's at night and the lady tells me, I say, hey, have you seen any stars in here today? And she's like, no. I was like, have you served coffee to any stars? No. And I'm like, well, you have now. And she looks at me. She's confused. Who are you? Are you a star? I said, yeah, it's me, Taylor Copus. Yeah, she says she didn't know me, but she's like, well, you are sitting in Caitlyn Jenner's spot. And I'm like, Caitlyn Jenner sits here? Or what is her name? Is it Caitlyn?
Yeah. Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, and I thought it was one of the girls,
Yeah.
but it's the dad.
The dad.
And Brady tells me on the phone, he's like, they start telling me, and Brady's like, they start telling me, Caitlyn comes here every morning and sits in this spot and has coffee with like all the old guys and stuff, and they all hang out because Caitlyn used to be an old guy. I thought it was one of the daughters the whole time, but no, it's the dad who became the girl. And I'm like, oh shoot! And they tell me that Caitlyn Jenner's a horrible tipper, never tips them. We'll come in there, pull out wads of hundreds, maybe, and not give them one single tip. So I'm like, well, that's it. And Brady says, you need to go in and you need to take Caitlyn Jenner's spot in the morning and say that they can only have it if they tip. So I'm supposed to be there. I'm supposed to get up at 5 and go there. And I wake up. I'm sleeping in the back of my car. And I had a crazy night before. I stepped in dog poop. I didn't know until I got back in the van. And it stunk. I was trying to sneak into a pool.
Oh.
I'm trying to get in a hot tub because it was rough. I didn't have my place there anymore, but that's what determination does.
That's right.
So I wake up. Long story. I was supposed to be there at 5. I wake up. It's 7:34, and I'm like, oh shoot! I got to quickly get down there and do my work. So I get there and I go in, and somebody's already sitting in the spot, and I think, that's a good looking dude. So I do my writing and I do my reading and I do my meditating. And as I was sitting in there, and there's a guy who's trying to break into the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom. I can see he's agitated. He's moving. He's like wiggling and stuff. I'm like, oh, shoot, this guy's got to go. This guy's got to go bad. And then he's banging on the door and he's shaking the door. And they thought somebody was in there. And he goes and gets the person. He's making a scene. He's like, hey, I think there's nobody in there. That door is locked and blah, blah, blah. And they're just taking forever. And Mr. Antonio speaks up and he says, hey, can't people take a shit in private anymore? And I think this is And I start laughing. And everybody, there's some people that are shy. Everyone starts laughing and stuff, you know. Well, the guy goes in. Turns out maybe the door was just locked and there was nobody in there. The code wasn't working, but whatever. And then I go and I tell him, you know, I'm about to leave and stuff. And I tell him, because I'm supposed to go to that Founderland and I still got to go to the gym and shower and all this stuff and shave and go there. And I go and I tell him, hey, that joke you said earlier, I like it. It was pretty funny. Yeah, he's just the most kind, beautiful man, just opens up his heart, tells me about how Caitlyn Jenner came over and took one of his seats and how he stood up to her. So the purpose was still done. I don't know if Caitlyn Jenner's tipping anymore, but she should at least be aware that you can't just steal Mr. Antonio's seat and take it over for your friends to have coffee.
Yeah, how rude.
This is Mr. Antonio Alessi.
Gosh.
Don't play games. And so we start talking coffee, and he gives me some of the most delicious coffee I've ever had. Superpower coffee. And it's one of his Antonio Alessi's coffee science that he has. So he starts telling me he's just a mentor. He's a brilliant man, takes me under his wing. He tells me exactly what I need to hear. You're young, you're stupid, and you're naive. And it hurt at first, but I thought, actually, this guy knows what's up. So we start chatting. He's been a business Mongol for longer than I've been alive. He's been in business. So very, very lucky to even have his number, to be able, I'd love to introduce you to him. I think he'll tell you the truth. It might hurt, but he will tell you. Sometimes what you need to hear is not what you want to hear. So I beg him, please come to Nobu tonight. I have reservations. I was supposed to have meet Rick Rubin over there, but things happened, and Rick didn't come. But Mr. Antonio Alessi and Chris went over there, and Antonio is just a wealth of knowledge, and he tells me and Chris about our business. So I wanted to show you this. Here's stars. And then there's stellar stars. And Antonio is above the stellar stars.
Wow.
He's the one. People think that he's associated. And as Lil Wayne says, he's the one that orchestrated. And I want to show you something that Antonio, the great, if Antonio was here, this is what I'd do to him. He is just, my goodness, rock freaking star.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And if you play your cards right, you might be able to meet him.
I'd love to meet him.
We go to Nobu. We have a beautiful dinner. He tells us what we need to hear. All the stars are there. Antonio Alessi, Jamie Foxx, Kim K, or whatever one.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Brooke Bart. Me. You should have been there.
Yeah.
But you will be.
We got to go.
We got to go. We got to go see him. So I'm going to show you something. Okay?
My goodness.
Yes. He's a beautiful man. This photo
Antonio
doesn't quite do justice. The shoulders, he got arms, got chest. He's got energy that is radiating. I know, you got to pull off the glasses for that. Now this website, though. Okay, here's the bio. You ready for this? Boom.
Wow.
Yeah. He was invited to attend the prestigious West Point Academy for Military and Engineering career.
I'm liking this.
Yeah.
I am liking this. Now, Mr. Alessi, now I've heard a lot of good things about you, but wow. And I had no idea this website existed. This is incredible.
It's kind of like a circle. If you know, you know. But I want to show you something, right? Normally, it costs people $2,000 an hour to talk to Mr. Alessi. I can pick up the phone. I can call him. I can text him. Text him hearts, text him kisses, whatever I want. The consulting. Look at all these companies. When I say that he's a serial entrepreneur, this is what I mean. Everything, he's got the Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to gold. So I hope he touches us. We turn to gold.
Oh my goodness. Hospitality.
Restaurants, business consulting. Look at all of these companies. This is the partial list of his professional associations. It goes on and on and on.
This is impressive.
I'm telling you, when I say destiny has brought me here, now this is something that is interesting, right? You can see the productions that he's been a part of. Everybody wants Antonio. They want him to be a part. If your business is suffering, if you are just not quite there, you need that next level, Mr. Alessi can consult you. And
Absolutely.
He's not just somebody who's standing from the sidelines like, hey, go over there. No, he will get down in the dirty, in the mud with you. He'll crawl through the mud with you if he has to.
He's going to walk right with you.
He will show you the steps. He will take you on the steps, baby. This is what he's done for me. And I'm not just saying that he's just doing it. Look at this. Everything. Malibu Time. Look at all these magazines that are just listing him. They got stars. They got the Mr. Alessi. You got his contact info. Of course, you can only email him. Good luck. But I wanted to show you the events. Now, this is something that is interesting. Vimeo. You go to his Vimeo, 40 videos of him performing. Look at him. Looks like a Frank Sinatra. This guy is a star.
Wow.
Every time I talk to him, I have to get a pad of paper and I write down what he says. But I want to show you this event here. This is one of them. Famous.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah. This is all his event. Pouring bubbles. Oh. Live music. That guy's a star. I've seen him.
Wow.
See? Wait. Lucky you.
Unbelievable.
Oh, did I miss?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that ice sculpture. Everybody having a great time. That guy, I've seen him on CSI.
Wow. The
Yeah.
elite.
Famous. All these people in here. Oh, even the kids having a great time. Jamming. That's right in Malibu, downtown. See the food. Antonio is also a master chef. Oh, DJ Goldust.
Incredible.
It is spectacular. Famous. These people, cheers, baby, cheers.
Unbelievable.
Mangia. And he was in that video, but I was dancing. I didn't see him. Let's get a cheers here for Antonio.
Absolutely.
3 cheers. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hooray.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
That's just one of 40. And it's everybody. There's a star. The biggest star, Antonio. He's a son. Star. G-class star. Antonio right here, baby.
Wow.
You know what's interesting about a G-class star? Once it reaches a third of its life, it starts releasing more UV, ultraviolet.
Right here, baby.
Right here, Mr. Antonio. So I want to go there. I want to see him. I want to kiss his feet. I want to hold his hand. I want to kiss his hand. Maybe. I don't know.
Destiny is calling.
It is. And Destiny's name is Mr. Antonio Alessi. The fact that even a bum like me can even have his number is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And he saw something in me. He told me. He said he saw it here. And I don't know. I don't know. I trust him, though. If he sees it, I believe it.
Love it.
So the grand opening, pick me up sushi. Not only, I mean, when most people would just be satisfied, they would say, hey, they wouldn't be satisfied. They would become complacent. And Mr. Antonio is never complacent, constantly reinventing himself, constantly pushing the limits. He was here. Now he's here.
And he's not stopping there.
Freaking rocket man.
Oh, man. I was just going to say it. Like,
Let's say it at the same time.
Yeah.
We say freaking rocket man. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What?
Freaking
From
rocket
Rocket.
man. Oh,
Hold
wait.
on.
Okay, let's just try that again.
freaking rocket, man. Yeah.
That's Mr. Antonio.
That's Antonio.
He don't play, but he will. It don't matter. You think you're president? He'll tell you. You think you're hot tamales walking around? He'll tell you.
He'll tell you.
Get off the shelf.
Get off.
Mr. Antonio, please allow us to be your interns. We could be great.
We could be great.
With his coaching, we could be. Otherwise, we're going to stick here. Where are we going to stick?
With your coaching, mentorship,
Experience. Brilliant. You are a star, and a star is born, baby. When he sees you, when he hears you sing, your whole life, Antonio,
Yeah.
he'll take you to another realm, another atmosphere, another universe. Quantum leaping with Antonio Alessi.
And we're ready.
You're freaking ready every day.
We're ready to take the next step. You know?
We think we're ready, but Antonio will let us know for sure if we're ready.
Yeah.
We were going to go sing at a karaoke place. He knows all the places in Malibu. He grew up. He knows Malibu like the back of his hand. He knows everybody. So what's that? No, they're no good. This one, yep, that guy's cool. This chick, as if.
Mm-hmm.
And we were gonna go sing karaoke that night. That's where you would have. Who knows who would have been there?
Yeah.
Somebody just sees you, and under Antonio Alessi's, that's the thing though. Like, even if something comes out of that and they try to, we take Antonio Alessi as guidance. He's got to come with, because otherwise we'll be like a ship without a rudder. We'll just be going around, and they'll take advantage of us. They're on the contracts. Now, Mr. Alessi will crack the whip on him. Mr. Alessi, I love you. Listen, I love you.
Yeah.
Have I ever stirred you? Have I ever steered you wrong? Well, no.
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 And when I say he is the star, he is like, when I go to California, I think nothing comes of it and stuff, and then I meet Mr. Alessi, and it's like everything came from this destiny, this moment right freaking here. And I know you have it in here.
Yeah.
It's time to kick off them shoes and let them puppies breathe. Get them toes in the sand. Buns out, sun's out. Or maybe the other way. I don't know, whatever. It goes how it goes.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get our buns out.
However it goes.
Perennial tanning in the sun. Buttholes up.
Yeah. God, I'm getting all jittery just thinking about it.
I know.
Dang. My heart's about ready to explode.
That's how much love there is for Antonio. Woo, baby.
Yeah.
I feel kind of sweaty over here.
Oh.
This coffee is dirt. Here's dirt. Here's whale poop. Here's this coffee. You drink Mr. Antonio. I felt it go down my spine. I was like, oh, shoot. That felt great. I just hope that, you know, he doesn't change his mind and just realize, like, you guys aren't even close to my level. You guys are not even the dirt on my shoe. You guys are the piece of gum that somebody spit out and I stepped on. I just hope he doesn't wake up and realize we have no business being in bed with Antonio. And he'd just be like,
No.
you, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, get out of here. I just hope he doesn't. I just hope he just lets us just.
Yeah.
Sorry, the record are skipping there. I get going, and then I just hit a spot, and I just keep saying the same thing over and over, and I can't get out of it, and then I have to just wake up and pause and
little tick.
let's reset, baby. I think I could show you one more. Let's see the baby here.
That means hi, Tarcísio, you're not here.
Excuse me.
I want to let you know that we're doing a nice job for Illinois. We have the crostata, we have the orecchiette. We actually miss you doing it, but I know that you will be here if you can.
Wow.
Anyway, I just want to say it's a great house. We have a lot of fun. We're guys having a great time. And ciao. Arrivederci.
So this is the specialty made ribbon staircase, and across here is a bridge that leads to the master bedroom. This is the master bedroom.
Wow.
See the ocean view out this way.
My goodness.
If those sheets could talk.
This is the library, and something cool about this room is that the two paintings that are here and there are painted by the same man who did all the cabinets for the house.
Oh my God. I could put my face in that right now. Oh.
Oh.
This house was remodeled in 2011. It's 9,000 square feet on 6 acres.
You see all these people doing this, and when you want to really show people that you are legit, you bring in the best. Freaking Antonio Alessi.
Oh, yeah.
You
His
see this?
name is all over this. They're thanking him.
As soon as you meet him, you're gonna want to thank him.
Literally kissing his feet.
Kissing, that's what I mean. People just kiss his feet. I kissed his hand and his cheek, maybe. That's all I could do. You just see him and you just want to. That's how they do it. You see, he said, ciao, arrivederci. How do you say that?
Yeah.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. That's what the guy just oozes confidence and class and something higher. You know what that is? Poise.
Oh, yeah.
The highest is poise. To know that what you've come from, where you're going, who you are, to have it built in here, it gives you this flow of energy that is it just draws people to him. And with that though, he's got to be careful because he can't, if it draws people, it might draw the wrong people. So he's got to tell them, no.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we could do. We could be kind of his bodyguards. We tell people, we check them first. We have a checklist, and they don't pass it. They pass the checklist, you're gone.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Antonio don't have time for this.
No. No time. When you got events like this,
That's what I'm saying.
you don't have time.
Freaking stars. No, who do
When
the
you-
stars go to?
yeah.
Antonio. Antonio told me something very interesting. You don't go to them, they come to you. And that's how you know. And I was going out, people, please, come on, do me, come on, try this, do this. No. People come to him and ask him for it. So with that, Mr. Alessi, I love you. Do you see the way he was holding his hands like this? Mm-hmm. He knows the secret. He can harness the energy. His hands.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the energy.
All right, give him a kiss.